Record it.
Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
So yeah, so what software are you using right now?
The one that I got on right now is Flash, but you don't know much about that one yet, do you?
Well, I mean, I know everything about it. I mean, I use them too.
Oh, you use
Every
that one?
software.
Okay.
I mean, any software that's came out or is on the marketplace, I've either went aggressive with it already. Besides Neo.
Okay. So are you confident in using Flash?
Confident as a trader, to be honest with you. So, the
Yeah.
softwares are they're just supposed to help us with our trading. It's not like they're not anything complicated where it's like, oh, are you specialist at this? Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it makes sense. Okay, well, I guess we could just go over uh how you set up your Flash because I got Flash on right now, right?
Okay. And how much do you have in your Flash account?
Well, I just started off with $1,000 demo account, and it's only gone up about like $18 in the past like 2 weeks or something, because I have it on like the most conservative settings right now.
Right. I mean, yeah, with $1,000, you there that isn't a lot of room for what's it called? To go aggressive, on Flash, I would say. Like I wouldn't probably go aggressive like that on Flash. Like for example, this account right here, I don't know, can you see my screen?
Yeah, yeah,
So like this account started off with $970. And honestly, it's been a couple months, just to get up 171. So like,
uh,
let's see. See, like last month, it really didn't do anything. And then, the last 3 months, yeah, I think it's been running for about 3 months. So, oh no, in the last 3 months, it did $94. So,
yeah.
like,
Okay,
yeah, when you got a small account balance, there's only so much you can do if you want to be conservative. Like this account's in $250 in drawdown. It was a lot higher. I think it was like 400. And I try to avoid things like that on $1,000 accounts, right? Now, if you're
yeah,
looking to go aggressive, that's completely different. My strategy with that, I can show you a different strategy I do. But like for example, this one, it was running GBP USD and USD CAD, but then I
yeah,
saw USD CAD winning a lot of drawdown. So in my GBP USD was like only in two trades, like $2 negative. So I just closed out GBP and just let it run USD CAD. And then once it
yeah.
comes back, I'll probably add GBP USD again. But
Okay,
yeah, so with the $1,000 accounts, it's pretty risky. With my gearbox settings, it's not almost the same. It's different because uh this is just placing a whole bunch of 0.01s, and essentially, that means that if I have 17 trades open at 0.01, that's 0.17, you know so,
yeah,
and that's how I look at the market when it comes to Flash, because it is weird, but because honestly, they even though they tell you that it's going with the trend and they show you, all these different things, as you can see on this chart, it doesn't show us anything, you know,
yeah.
like
Right.
if this is really trending, we would be in sales right now, just going all the way down and just been in profit. So if
Hmm.
you ask me, all robots are the same. They just have different strategies. So Flash is cool just because I don't know. I just like Flash. It's a cool concept. Um, you know, so that's why I use it. Um,
Hmm.
and I have had a couple of, I think like one account hit negative. I mean, blow their account, but it was $1,000 account too. So that's why
Okay.
I learned. Yeah, that's why I was like $1,000 can make it, but you definitely need to look at the market in that case.
Yeah, that's right. Okay. So how exactly do you run an aggressive account on Flash then? Like, is that like
So
what you were talking about? Yeah.
yeah, exactly. So how I run it, like for example, this account, I am running variable and Flash on the same account, but like I was doing 0.02s on Euro USD. I did 0.01s. I wish I did it the other way, but
Yeah.
yeah, I just because when Flash first came out, I put it on here, and I've just been in drawdown since. So like that's why
Okay.
I'm like, yeah. And the best way to do it to go aggressive though is what I do is I go on the market and I look for consolidated markets, and then I'll
Yeah.
turn flash on for that pair and let it run instead of just going with what he runs. Because clearly, if I would have, I hate Euro USD. I should have never got in this in the first place,
Mm,
and I really should have closed out all my trades up here the last
yeah.
time I was up. But it is what it is. I have
Hmm.
enough margin to hold, so but yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. I know he gives pairs that are like the best pairs to run, but really you're just looking for consolidated markets with every software, you know.
Yeah, that
And
makes sense. Yeah.
and then to go more aggressive, I got GBP USD running it on here, and I got it running on Flash. So, and as you can see, they're taking the same trades. They're in sells. So,
Uh,
unfortunately,
yeah.
on this account, it never pulled out a TP. It
Okay.
almost did right here,
Hmm. What's the size of that account?
4,000.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I see. Okay.
Yeah, so this account's 4,000. I have it trading GBP USD, Litecoin. I mostly pause GBP NZD, and sometimes I'll run USD CHF. Um,
Okay.
but but yeah, how I look at these things is like, for example, Bitcoin. I know Bitcoin's gonna go up, so I'll set it to trending or make it say where the next trend is gonna be a buy, and just let it basically cost average on my way down. Because Variable is a trend trading robot. So
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Are you running a gearbox right now?
No, I don't believe so. My last account that I just had on Gearbox was this one. And I'm just waiting for I switched it to Flash because I wanted to try it out, but I'm waiting for this Euro CHF from Gearbox to come back into profit. I manually placed these 0.10 trades right here,
Oh,
so waiting for this to come back so I can really hop in and really dial in these settings. But
okay.
yeah, and then I've talked to Tyler, so I'm trying to get him to give me basically a VPS on the side, like how I do Zeus to beta test, so that way I don't have to, pay for the monthly subscription and try to beta test at the same time, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So,
Yeah, so
so basically, what you're saying is just look for a consolidating pair, and just watch the news. Really, like, is there anything else that you do in particular to go aggressive, like with your settings? Like, you got different type of
uh
settings.
well, let's see, the thing about these robots, honestly, is what people don't realize is the way to win is to have enough money for drawdown. If you have enough money for drawdown, you can't lose. You know,
Yeah.
you have a hundred
Yeah.
thousand dollars in your account, you run one pair to 0.01, you're going to win eventually. It might take a while, like that Euro USD. I've been in that for about a month now, you know,
Hmm.
but yeah, so I would definitely say like because variable gearbox, like variables pretty much like my same settings that I run on gearbox. You choose your pair and you just you click instant entry on gearbox, where on variable it's just what it already does, you know. So
Yeah.
my main advice is to look at the market. Like for example, I was looking at USD CHF. Let's see. Now let me go on that other account where I would actually place the trade. Think
Yeah.
it was this one. Yeah, I'm mainly running variable and flash right now. But
Okay.
I do plan on switching over. That's why I was asked. Well, I'm not sure if I was asking you or the other dude, but yeah, because I know that we have to switch on Saturday, and I missed my goal was to do it last weekend, so that way we could hop on the Zoom and I can show you and already have my back test and my profits. But you know,
Mhm.
I got a little too late. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah.
During New
Yeah.
Year's.
Yeah. I hear you. So that backtesting video that you sent off to me on YouTube,
Mhm.
that'll work the same way on every software, I suppose, will it? Like, you just go on and
Right.
press on the buttons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have just different settings and how they're actually ran, but yeah, exactly. It's all ba- just me being honest with you, how I see it's all the same thing. Some people just make it a lot more complicated than it has to be. Like for example,
Yeah.
right here on this variable, right? You clearly see the next trade is a buy. It tells you.
Mm.
And this thing has been buying for how long? So it would be stupid of me to go in here and just unpause it on a buy. You get what I'm saying? Like common sense
Yeah.
things. I come in here, I'll probably change it to trending, I guess. See if it'll change to where now it's going down. See, then now I'll unpause it,
Yeah.
yeah, and then let it should hop in. Let it
Yeah.
hop in, and then I'm gonna pause it again. I'm not gonna just continuously let this run on a guess, where GBP USD, if you back test this, you see this is just it constantly goes up and down, constantly going up and down. You get what I'm saying? So I
Yeah.
understand this drawdown. Like this is inevitable. And I'm okay with it. I'm actually happy because now this sequence is gonna get me $35 instead of a little $2.
Yeah. Exactly.
So
Okay. Yeah. No, it all makes sense. Just looking at it like they're all just kind of the same thing. I know what you mean by that. So,
yeah, it's just about drawdown and management.
yeah, exactly. So,
So like, uh,
yeah.
yeah,
So, do you generally run like a 0.02 on your lot size, or what lot size do you generally have running on
um,
the?
honestly, a lot of these accounts you're seeing are people that I help run their accounts or I completely run them. So
Mhm.
it just depends on the person. So like for example, this is my uncle's, well, my friend's uncle's aunt. So, he
Okay.
doesn't want to lose any money at all, so I don't want this account like $1,500 in drawdown is too big for me in this account, so
Yeah.
I would never run a 0.02 again. And I'm praying to get out of this so that way I don't have to worry about anything on this account. That's why I was like, I should have just closed that out here and just took the little $100 profit, but I was being greedy, you know?
Yeah.
So, and
Hmm.
that's also the difference too, is that seeing I get to run so many different accounts, it makes me more conservative. I'm more worried about just growing these accounts, just even if it's slow, I just want them to grow and see profit, see them winning where,
Yeah.
you know, so,
Yeah.
but if you were like asking for a recommendation on like how to go aggressive, I would definitely say, yeah, you would run 0.02s, but it would be like I would have a 2,000. I would have 1,000. I still would have 1,000 per 0.01 using Flash. Flash doesn't give me that security that I can feel like I can put 500, $200 in and it's gonna work. I haven't
Yeah.
seen it work as well compared to a variable where you start with a $200 variable and you run it on the right time, right pair, you're good.
Yeah.
So,
Exactly. Okay. Yeah.
but
Okay.
also just to give you an example on how I really run variable too, is I go to the variable chat. Uh, this one, no, or does he not post this stuff? Hold on, let's see, maybe it's the other one. Variables traders chat. Well, he posts. Usually he posts all his accounts and how he's running them.
Okay.
Yeah, and for some reason I'm not seeing it. Maybe because it was the holidays. Hold on, 'cause I do need this. I was gonna look for it. Recording
Yep.
available. Hmm, it's weird. I'm trying to just show you an example too. But yeah, this is what it
Yeah.
usually looks like. He'll post his developer insight recap, and he has like a 3K account. He says exactly what pairs he's running. So I look at
Yeah.
this and GBP, USD, USD, CHF. You saw most of my accounts are running that. I don't like Euro
Yeah.
GBP, so I've seen it go in a heavy drawdown. Never trading it again.
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah. I hear you, man. Yeah. Okay.
So,
That's cool. Does he post that very often? Because I've never used variable in that chat. Does he
oh
always
well,
post stuff?
yeah. Honestly, usually he's on top of it. So I know Joshua is pretty. He talks to him pretty often. So it's just about because you message these developers, they message you back.
Yeah.
It's not
True.
like
Yeah.
they.
Mm,
So
yeah.
but yeah, dude. Like were you on the call last night? I'm not sure.
No, I wasn't on the call.
Okay. Okay, no, that's cool. Well, yeah, I was kind of like Joshua was saying, I was showing this, and what he was saying is basically like I have fun with these robots. You know what I'm saying? Like other people make this a chore, and I have fun with it. Like I enjoy waking up and getting on here and checking the accounts and things like that. Now, is it stressful? I will give it to you. It can be stressful, especially if you're around during Alexander. You understand how stressful running these robots can be when you get in a drawdown. But I've
Yeah.
learned to have the bigger account sizes is where you won't worry as much.
Yeah, that's true. As long as it's not too aggressive. Like I was just trying to learn about going aggressive because I've never done that before. So like uh I heard you mention that you could use gearbox to use it like we used Alexander and Einstein on like
Yeah,
aggressive
exactly.
settings.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So like
definitely. And yeah, I mean that's the goal. I mean, because running aggressive, and I mean honestly, that's how our team grew so much. I literally just made some settings and everyone was doing 40% a month, you know. I
yeah.
will be honest with you, the difference is a lot of people just got scared from that one time that we lost, but to win 9 months, to lose 1 month is great. That's it's perfect profit. That's why you
Yeah.
see I go at it with Joshua in the chats, because he
Yeah.
puts it down so
Yeah.
much, but I'm like, bro, you made $10,000. Like, how can you tell
Yeah.
someone else not to do this?
Yeah. Yeah, I
You
know
get
what
what
you
I'm
mean,
saying?
man.
So
Yeah.
for
Yeah,
real.
right.
So
Mm,
we got to get this
yeah.
break. So with the instant entry, it will be coming. I'll probably be doing it this week. This weekend, I'll be having a couple accounts switch to gearbox. I'll be throwing in live money. Like I won't be doing. I don't demo. I just straight go live, because demo accounts
Hmm.
for me don't really mean anything. And for example, on Flash, he already has a demo account with $20,000 in it that he allows us to log into and basically watch the account from our phones or from whatever you want to log into. So that's always an
Oh,
option too.
okay, that's
You know?
cool. Yeah, well, I guess he got that in the chat somewhere, does he?
Yeah, exactly. We just have to find them. I think I might have it somewhere too. I just gotta look for it. Um,
Hmm.
Let me see if I can find it for you. Okay. But yeah, dude, I mean, that's all I like with my instant entry settings, and even with these variable settings, everything I do, how I go about going aggressive is literally I go on TradingView and I look at the market. So like for example, if I want to do gold, seeing we're just already on it, I'll probably go to the 4 hour, see how it's been trending. And I probably wouldn't use gold on Gearbox, but you get the point. So I'll go to USD CHF because I know that it's a good market right now. And that's the other thing too, is that with these pairs, the whole point is to avoid long trends, right? So if I
Yeah.
know something's been, like for example, USD JPY, when we were trading that, right? We were good for a minute, but it wasn't until it went on this trend. Let me
Yeah.
see. Maybe I have to go. You remember what I'm saying? I don't know if you remember that, but yeah,
Yeah.
till it
No, I
goes
was
on these
part of that
long.
too.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, it was a wake up call for me also. Like all throughout
Yeah.
here, this is how it was. We were making bread, dude, just cashing out, cashing out. Then boom,
Yeah.
it went up. And whoever started at the way bottom, they were fucked. And going all the way up to here, then again, it just kept going and going. So
Mm,
this is what you want to avoid. And sometimes people, they don't want to go and look at the market. Like once I see it do this, you have to be willing to take a loss from after all these wins. Like that's where
yeah.
that 60% stop loss, or like having a 20% stop loss. And honestly, like that's my new settings that I want to do, is like where it's 250% cash limit drawdown, but you're risking that to make like 1,000.
Yeah. Right. Hmm.
So, but that's what it all
Yeah.
is, risk to reward
I got
ratio.
in. I got in like I say a month before that even happened. So like I was
Yeah,
doing good for a month and then it all just went up.
man, I know. Trust me, I know the feeling, because that's really what scared everybody, is if you jumped in like at the top or right here and it was just selling, you didn't have enough in your account, you were out of there quick, you know.
Yeah, yeah, right, yeah. Well, I started off with 1,000 and it got up to close to just over 2,000 after like a month and a half, and then
Oh,
yeah,
yeah. Yeah, with my dual
So
sequence, I love dual sequence, dude. That was my favorite. Like, why
yeah,
not double up my trades? It
yeah,
was
bro, yeah.
beautiful.
I know. Well, Rowan used the dual sequence for a month, and he got a few thousand out of it in just like a short amount of time. So
Exactly.
he didn't realize he forgot about his account, and then he checked it like 2 months later. It was up like a couple grand, right? So
Yeah, I know. It's that Rowan's one of my favorite homies in here, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We get along heavy. We're both AVP for life, so it's been
yeah,
a while since I've actually tapped in with him. I know he's been turning up in Mexico, but
yeah, man, yeah, he's pretty cool. He got me into this because he's my upline. But
oh, sick,
yeah,
sick. I think you told
yeah,
me that. But
yeah,
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 bro,
he's
and
pretty cool, man.
knowing that, bro, I got you 100%. Like, don't ever be afraid to message me or ask me a question or be like, "Hey, bro, this is the strategy I'm thinking about doing. What do you think?" And I'll be straight up and honest with you. Like every time.
Yeah,
There's nothing that I get out of this other than just helping you, and I enjoy doing this. So don't ever feel like you're wasting my time or anything like that. Like I'm just being honest.
yeah.
I
Yeah,
love
well,
this.
I appreciate it, man. I really appreciate it because there's not a lot of people that do that. A lot of people just, just not offer help really, or expect something out of it, I guess, right? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I already know. Hell yeah, trust me,
Yeah.
I know. I get you.
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, well,
But yeah,
I
have you got any
appreciate
other
it, man.
questions for me? Are you good?
Uh, I was just gonna ask you, like, do you have like a screenshot or a list of your settings that you use for instant entry on Gearbox? Is there like a particular set that you're using that you have used, I
Um,
guess?
yes and no. I mean, cause how I do it is I just go on. I wish I could show you right here, but I don't have any of them active right now. But what I was gonna show. Let me see. Do I still have it? Where is my gearbox? This one. I gotta read. But pretty much, now like how it works is I don't know if you remember that Gearbox has a that box, Gearbox manager. My bad. And you just
Yeah,
drag it to whatever charts that you're gonna do instant entry. You drag and then you drag gold over, drag gearbox manager, and then just click instant entry, and it will automatically just get into the trades for you. You get what I'm saying?
yeah,
Only difference
y-
is I would set my equity protector to 60%, and everything else I pretty much leave normal. You know,
yeah, yeah. Okay. Uh, do you recommend
but
like GBP pairs on Gearbox? Because I think I've it's been a while since I've been like heavy into the trading, but I think I remember they were
mm,
saying GBP pairs are the most like up and down or whatever it was.
yeah,
Yeah,
volatile.
yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah, so I mean, for example, on my gearbox when I'm doing my instant entry, I'm gonna be running GBP USD. I love GBP USD. Even though it does go on ranges, it's not that crazy of a range. You know,
hmm,
so
yeah,
that's one thing I'm gonna do. I know that Tyler, I wrote them down somewhere, or he said it on one of his videos. The pairs that he would use for instant entry, and he has a way of actually determining that. What video was it? But how I this was my process to doing the instant entry, right? So I went on YouTube, as you can see. I think I'm on it. Oh yeah, I'm on it. So this is exactly what I did. I went to the intraday trades, the very last ones he has, and then he actually goes over, like right here, he shows you the forex average daily range table. So he's telling you how to determine which ones to use. Like you wouldn't be in ones that are going 187 pip range in the last year. You get what I'm saying?
yeah. True.
So,
Okay.
so,
Yeah,
and how else I'm gonna run Gearbox is I'm gonna have it running like GBP USD on instant entry, but it's gonna be scanning the whole market on with Sniper or Super Sniper. You get what I'm saying? So I'll probably
yeah,
have GBP USD and USD CHF instant entry. Then I'm gonna have to, but I have to manually drag Gearbox and do those because you can't just drag all of them then click two buttons. You get what I'm saying? Click two.
yeah,
You can't click instant entry and Super Sniper. So I'll have it
yeah,
scan these markets right here. Let me see, has it pinned? So yeah, as you can see, I've been working on it. I just needed to switch them over to really get the settings. And I don't like the cap, bro. Like yeah, you weren't on the call yesterday, but if you watch the recording, I was just showing hella results. I'm like, forget what y'all are talking about. Let's show people some money on here.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Yeah, that's the way to be. Like I like that. That's why I reached out to you about finding out some more information because you're always showing your profits and stuff, right?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I have blown accounts, but I always learn. I don't see them as losses. I see them as lessons because now you look at my accounts, I might be in a little bit of drawdown, but I'm profitable as hell, you know?
Yeah,
So
exactly. Well, that's all part of the game. Like no
that
one's ever gonna like just win every single day, right? So
exactly. So but
yeah,
yeah,
man.
man. I mean,
Well,
yeah, if you have any other
that's all I
questions,
really
bro.
needed.
Oh, you're good. You're good. I promise, bro. Don't be afraid to reach out. Don't be afraid to get on Zooms with me. If you have anybody else that's interested, feel free to hit me up. I'll talk to them for you. But yeah, coming in this weekend, I'll have Gearbox and we'll be back in Alexander Einstein mode.
Yeah, man. Yeah, that's what I missed. Like, it's too bad that happened, but
I
I'm not
know.
afraid to get back into that because, like, yeah, I was seeing pretty good profits from the settings I was there. It's just the fact that that pair went on that run, right?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, and the crazy part is it's such a simple strategy, and it's so simple yet it makes so much sense. If you place a trade and it goes against you, let it stack until it comes back because the market always reverses. To me that just makes so much more sense than like Flash, where it's placing 30 0.01s. You have no idea what the strategy is how it's going, or where the TP is or stop loss, where Gearbox shows you all that. It scans the market. You know what I'm saying? Like, not to sell you on it, but this is literally how I feel. Gearbox is low
Yeah.
key one of the best robots that we have.
Yeah, no, it really is. It's really complex. Like, yeah, I got a lot of ways of doing things. Hey,
Facts. But cool,
yeah,
dude. Awesome. So yeah, I hope you got some value out of this. I'll definitely send you the recording, and yeah, like I said, I'm here for you, dude. Let's kill this year. We have to.
yeah, man, I appreciate it. I've been with AP for about a year now, and I haven't gotten into profit with the bots because I had the small accounts and stuff, and then I just kind of sat back for a bit and using demos and whatnot, right? But yeah, I'm ready to
Right.
get back to actually making money with it now.
Exactly. So yeah, and whenever you're ready to switch to a robot or set up, don't be afraid to be like, hey bro, like, can we hop on a Zoom? Let's set this up. I want to go aggressive. I love going aggressive. So I'm instant like shit, fuck it, let's see what we can do on this hoe. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man.
So,
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got Flash now for the week because yeah, you can only switch on Saturday, I think.
well,
So I
we gotta
might
do it
just
Friday, but yeah.
okay, Friday, yeah. So like I might just switch over my Flash, like take it out of demo because as you said, like I feel the same way. Kind of the demo's not doing much.
Yeah,
Like there's no point. You could just do the back testing and stuff. But
exactly.
yeah, I think I'll just switch my Flash over to my real account and you know, you don't really change much on the Flash settings when you set yours up, did you? Like all I did was
Nah.
just go right in, right?
Yeah, literally, you just drag it over. Only thing I've changed is maybe if it's a small account like the 1,000 you saw, I put 17 instead of 25 max trades open. So,
Uh, 17 instead of 25.
well, I mean, honestly, I start at 15 because it's a 0.15. You know what I'm saying? Lot size if you add them all up, and as it's
Mm.
going, I'll add more to it. You get what I'm saying? I'll be all right. Let me go to, maybe 0.20, just depending on the account size. But definitely, I would recommend, if anything, is to have as much as an account as you can and run it like as if you only have $1,000. You get what I'm saying? You
Yeah,
can't lose that way.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, well, that's pretty simple, I guess. Just to keep adding keep adding up the amount of trades it can have open, right?
Yeah, exactly. Just instead of just letting it set 25 trades all at the top, like that should just piss me off. Like, bro, like what is the point in that?
Yeah, right. Yeah, man, I hear you.
And then
Yeah,
like
okay.
here's the I'm gonna have to send you this right here. You can actually log into his account and he has a $20,000 variable demo running. So you can actually log in and and just watch it. Like running a demo on Flash is pretty pointless, just being honest,
Yeah. Yeah. So that's
because he's
that.
running every pair.
Okay. So that's Flash, is it?
Yeah, exactly. So you go on your MT4 on your phone,
Mm-hmm.
and then let me do it. I think I have. Then yeah, you'll click the plus sign, log into existings. You'll type in key to markets demo,
Mm-hmm.
and then you see his login number right there, and then the investor password. And then as soon as you do that, it should log you right in, and you can see his account size and everything, all his trades that he's taking. And let's see, like
Yeah.
right now, he's $418 in drawdown. The dude's made $462 this month,
Okay. Yeah.
$52. So yeah, bro. So like looking at this, I know I'll never. We already know never run USD JPY. So
Yeah.
and
Exactly.
he's in those pairs right now. So and he's running all
Yeah.
0.02s. He has it on US 30 gold. So it's pretty cool just to see.
Yeah. Right. So you said that made 462 like a whole month of December. Is that what it did?
Yeah, I believe so. From whenever he started this account. Yeah, he's up $462 on a $20,000 account. He's
Oh,
only
okay.
$400 in drawdown right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Right. Well, yeah. No, that's pretty good. It's a big difference though from when I made like 500 in the month just on $1,000 account with Einstein.
Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm saying. Those are real numbers. Those are what
Yeah.
people want to see.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. So, like I don't know if you said you're putting up a video about your instant day entry or something, but that's the main thing I'd like to get involved with the
I got
gearbox.
you. Yeah, we'll be doing that this weekend. That's why I was like, just let me know when you switch over if you want to do it by Friday, and like don't get into some crazy drawdown in Flash if you plan on switching over.
Oh no, well, I might just run it kind of conservative with Flash for the week just to get a few dollars in because like I
Yeah.
haven't made anything on it. Like it was just demo, right? I'm just gonna switch it to the real
Oh yeah,
account
yeah.
because
Smart.
yeah,
That's smart.
hmm
Cool.
yeah, man.
Awesome. Well, yeah, man. Just let me know. I'm here. I'm not gonna be listening to Joshua. I
Yeah,
will
yeah, I know.
definitely be pushing, doing what I got to do to make sure we have some six settings for every robot. I know Keenan already has a strategy in place, so
Okay, yeah, for what
variable.
strategy has for variable? Okay.
I believe it's like I honestly haven't watched it, but I believe it's sort of like what I just showed you. It's like you with Bitcoin and gold, like you send it, like once we see that a certain levels, like on the 4 hour, about to reverse, like you just let variable just trend the whole way up. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, okay, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, yeah, I'll reach out to you if I have any questions. I appreciate you hopping on here and the fact that you can send a recording to me. And yeah, that's basically I wanted to ask you. You know, there wasn't anything particular. I just wanted to find out a few things. That's all.
No, that's cool. That's completely what I wanted the call to be for, just to chop it up with you. See how you're doing, check on your robots. See if I can help in any way. You know, I'm
Yeah,
ready to kill
yeah.
this year, dude. I'm not playing no games this year. I'm on everybody ass like, hey, bro, you said you wanted to dial in with me, bro. Where you been at, dude? You blew an
Yeah.
account over there? Only
Yeah,
time people
right.
disappear is when they blow an account.
Yeah, right. And I haven't even blown one, so like I guess it maybe could happen at some point, but I'm just
Nah, I mean
hoping.
that's good. That means you're smart. I mean, because it is common sense. Like at a certain point, it's just either take your, if you don't take your loss, it's the only way to blow it, or you putting it 100% equity risk. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. My gearbox I had on like a couple months ago. That one almost blew, but I just kept extending the stop loss. I kept putting it
Yeah.
higher and higher, and then it saved it. It didn't go so far, right? So it ended up coming
Yeah.
back. But if I didn't change the stop loss, yeah, I think the account might have
Yeah.
blew or it might have lost a lot of money, but it didn't after, right?
Hey, that's why I always say, trust in your robots. Trust in your robots. They rather trust themselves than deal with their emotions, and trust in your robot is ridiculous. What's the point in them? Right?
Yeah, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Well, if we
Cool.
can get a lot of people like making lots of money and showing their profits and stuff, we could really build back up the team because I know a lot
I
of people
know.
just fell out.
Literally, that's the goal, man. I promise you, that's the goal. That's the
Yeah,
next
yeah.
that's the next step in our venture here is to get these settings going. Other than the fact that we got Zeus is gonna be our own robot, but we gonna be
Right.
we'll be good this year, bro. There's some exciting things coming with AP, so
Yeah, yeah, right. I was just gonna ask one more thing about Zeus. Like you're using
yeah,
Zeus,
no
are
problem.
you?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so is that 100% just like a bot, or is it also an indicator? Because I know as Josh was kind of talking about it being an indicator.
Yeah, right now it's gonna be an indicator. Basically, like you see how like the Arrow Squad has, well, they have Arrow, you know. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like we have our own Zeus. We have our own, indicator that people can use for manual traders. It's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty accurate. It's easy to read. It has a pip counter. It's pretty much like when I'm manually trading, it's everything that I wanted when I wanted to manually trade. Like it has partial take profits, break evens and things like that. So
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I used Arrow for like 2 months. So I only used it on a demo. So have you ever used Arrow yourself?
Oh yeah, of course. Arrow's sick.
Yeah,
Arrow,
yeah.
honestly, I love it for support and resist. That's the main thing I use it for, support and resistance. Like if I'm placing a
Mm.
manual trade, I might go on Arrow to see how big or see the next support or resistance that's coming up next. Or if I get a signal on Arrow, I'll take it sometimes and not even look at the chart.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, that helps a lot. I used to use it when I was using the binary trading. I used to reference Arrow for
Yeah.
that.
Hell yeah. Honestly, what I really like Arrow for is stocks. With stocks, it hits heavy. Stocks and options.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay, I never used it for that before.
Yeah. So yeah, that's
Mm.
that's another way to use it. I have to get back into that too. I'm kind of like Joshua. Like once I get into a project, I'd be like just all in. So like Flash came out, so I've just really been waiting for Flash to come out, and I mean to go back into profit. Has been pissing me off. So and everybody's been
Mm.
like, bro, JC, bring back your settings. Like fuck what everyone else is saying. My own uncle is telling me that. He's like, dude, like I showed him the FX book. Have you seen the FX books for um Alexander?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, let me show you this real quick, dude. This is ridiculous.
This was like over the past like 2 years, was it? Like, because I know it's about a year ago
Longer.
now. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, like these are results from he's been running it since 2013 till today. Look, here it goes right here.
Okay. It should be good.
Yeah, it is live. That's why I was like, you can tell why the developers never talked to anybody, never cared. Because it's like, why would you when you're doing numbers like this? Check this out. Dude put in $500. Is
Yeah.
at 12 bands
Wow.
today. Yeah,
Wow, man.
let
That's
me get
pretty
this.
good, man.
I know, right? The same robot we were running.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, let me get
So
a little
like
screenshot. Go ahead.
there are
What do you
people
say?
still running that outside of AP.
Exactly. These are actually the developers' accounts. So like here's
Oh, okay.
one where they made 12,000. Let me show you another one. See, look, they got a bunch. Look, this one did 1200% gain. Let's see. He
Oh,
started
wow.
this one with 18,000. Now it's at 65,000, bro. He started this
Wow.
May 2013 till today. That is just crazy. He's even with oh no, that was what's it called? He hasn't withdrew either. Literally letting
Oh,
these accounts stack. He's running
yeah.
like two pairs, Euro USD and I think it's AUD CHF or yeah, USD CAD. Let's see what else he got. So yeah, discount he put 10,000. It's at 74 bands. Like that
Oh,
is just
wow.
ridiculous, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy, man. So
And
that's
you see,
just
he
yeah.
took a hit too, but it
Yeah.
just keeps going. That's why it's all about money that you have. So
Yeah. That's right, man.
that's crazy, dude. That's why, like, I showed my uncle this. He's like, "JC, you're dumb. Why'd you even stop running your robot, dude?" I'm like, "Damn, I am. This shit's what makes you, bro. Imagine if we just kept running it throughout this whole year. Like, what the hell? They
Yeah, I
couldn't even
know, man.
keep this on APs how good it was.
Right. I would have kept running it. Like, there's no way that we can run it now, is there?
Nah, not without having a finesse with gearbox.
Hmm.
Unless we find a way to contact these dudes, which I've been trying.
Yeah, right.
I guess this is the most recent from January. Oh yeah, this is this year. If we would have ran it just this year alone, um, yeah, from 1,000 to 15 bands in a year. It
Oh wow, that's a lot there, man.
didn't even see more than 50% drawdown. It was doing 74% a month.
Wow.
Crazy,
Yeah, that's the fucking best spot there, man.
right? The one that they took off is the one that has crazy numbers, like
Yeah, right.
yeah, 10 to 74K.
Oh,
Ridiculous.
it started at 10. What date did they
Okay.
put that in? 16.
2016
Okay.
to now.
Yes. Okay.
Crazy
Wow.
numbers, dude. Here, I'll send you the FX book. And
Yeah,
yeah, you
man.
just scroll to the bottom and you can get all the other ones.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
So, but cool, man. Yeah, we finna run it up crazy. I got
Yeah,
you.
man. I appreciate all the help, man. I'm gonna start getting back to actually running my bot like for real now, because
Yeah, let's do it.
it's been ever since like 3 months or so since I actually had real money running in, right? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Hell
well,
yeah, bro.
well,
I'm with
sounds
you.
good, bro. And I'll be talking to you whenever you're good, if I need any help.
Awesome, bro. I got you. I'm here for you. Just let me know.
All right, bro.
All right,
And
for sure.
I'll send you over like my email or something, or Gmail, where you can send a recording.
All right, sick. No problem. It's probably be a link, so I should be able to send it to you in the messenger. But if not, yeah, I'll just get your email.
All right, cool, man.
All right, for sure. Hit me up. I got you.
All right,
All right.
man. Peace out. Have a good one.
All right. You too.